Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Catching with Kyle. I was sitting at home today thinking, and I'm scrolling through all my social media and stuff. By the way, follow me on Instagram at Catching with Kyle, and on TikTok also I think it's Catching with Kyle. But yeah, we just started TikTok. So I was scrolling through all my social media apps, and it is SENKO De Taco Tuesday. So I already ate my tacos, so I'm like, what else do we have to do? So I was thinking, and my first video ever was SENKO De Mayo pond fishing at this exact pond. So I thought, why don't we keep the tradition going? Let's make this a tradition. So every time there's SENKO De Mayo, we're gonna make a video at this exact pond, and the only thing we're gonna be using, no matter if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's coronavirus pandemic, all we're gonna be using is some SENKOs, a rod and reel, and catch some fish here. Every time, as many times as I possibly can, and I'm gonna try and get these videos. The first time I posted was on May 11th, which was a couple days late. But today is SENKO De Mayo, and we're gonna be using SENKOs, which are rubber worms. We're gonna be using those today. Hopefully we can catch some fish. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this tradition going and do it once every year. So we could call this part 2 or year 2, whatever you guys want to call it. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to throw the chesty on and give you that other angle with the phone. And hopefully this gives you something to do during the boring pandemic. Since there's nothing to do, you might as well watch the video. And let's see how this goes. Okay, so now that we're on the chesty, don't gotta be as loud. We're gonna just start it off with a Gary Yamamoto. Red watermelon, or green pumpkin with like a watermelon red flake. But yeah, there's no really rules. All I gotta be doing is using a SENKO. But let's keep this a tradition. There's one, first cast. First cast on the SENKO. I'm not gonna be mad about the fish size here, because they're not always giants here. Okay, fish number 1, first cast on the SENKO. Super little one, but yeah, first cast, got a fish, can't complain. Maybe we'll up our size a little bit. Ripped SENKO number 1. I'm gonna throw a wacky rig eventually on a spinning reel, just to spice things up a little. But right now, I'm trying to catch some fish before I go to that. Put the phone down for a minute because there isn't a very good angle you could get here, but still struggling to catch fish. The water temp's freezing, that's all I know. Because these fish are cold when you pull them out. Well, the one I caught was cold. But I don't know what to do. Might go try the wacky rig. Not getting very much action right now. Just missed one. That one felt actually decent, but they're just not eating it, I don't think. They're not eating the whole bait. I don't know why, but still, stay after it. Got one. Get in here, fish. It's about to come off, it feels like. Little bit better of a fish. Not a giant. This one actually feels a lot warmer. It's definitely a little one. Not much to say. Fish number 2. On the same thing, a SENKO. Let me bring the camera a little closer. Sorry about that. I don't even know if I'm gonna show you guys that angle, but not a terrible one for this pond at least. He's little, but we'll see it if he'll swim away. And he did. Try and hook up again so we have some quality content with the SENKO on SENKO De Mayo. Is it Mayo or Mayo? What do you guys think? As soon as it hit the water, one picked it up. Got him. That one feels a little better. Not much, actually. He's skiing on the water. Look at him. He ain't even putting up a fight. I just drug him in. Fish number 3, about the same size as the others. I don't know if that camera can get this, but fish number 3, not a bad one. A little bit better than the others, but not much better. Got one. Fish number 4, if I land it. Oh, he came off. That one felt good. Completely took the worm with him. Try a different type of worm. This one's actually got flat sides on it, and it's not an actual SENKO. It's KVD Strike King, but a rubber worm. We're gonna count it as a SENKO because Gary Yamamoto's are expensive. Another one. Why aren't these fish fighting? I think this is fish number 5 on SENKO De Mayo. SENKO is actually, this is my SENKO fish. Biggest one of the day on SENKO De Mayo. SENKO's 5 for May 5th. I just realized that because that's how you say it in Spanish. Nicest one of the day. It's not a giant, obviously, but actually no, this is actually fish number 4. My bad. But not a terrible one. Fish number 4. We're trying to get to 5 at least for SENKO De Mayo, even though it's SENKO, as in the bait. Number 4, throw it back in. Hopefully number 5 is a good one. Biggin. Maybe not. Feels better than the others. Number 5 though, if we get him in. Where's he going? No, don't come off. Number 5. Definitely the best one of the day, actually. Number 5, for sure the best one of the day. Actually, not a terrible one. He's probably like 14, 15 inches. Not a very wide one, but definitely the best fish of the day. And what do you know? It's the 5th fish on SENKO De Mayo. SENKO for the 5th fish, and caught it on a SENKO. So this is SENKO. This is fish SENKO on a SENKO. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna run back, go grab the wacky rig, and I'm gonna use just the chesty this time because we're running out of daylight, so I can't carry this other camera around for the other angle. but I'm gonna go put in a fresh battery and get the wacky rig. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh my gosh. Did you just see that? I was reeling my freaking SENKO in and one just came up and hit it. Topwater SENKO question mark? He just swam back over there. Oh my gosh. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Reeling my wacky rig back. And it was dragging on top of the water and one just blew up on it. That is insane. Scared me too. Let's try that again. No way. Look at this. I just missed one. What is this?
Scared me too. Let's try that again. No way. Look at this.
Topwater SENKO fishing. Maybe it's a new invention. Here we go. Dragging it over the top. Look at that. Got him. Got him, boys. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Probably the nicest fish of the day. Caught on the weirdest tactic I've ever seen in my life. That was crazy. Just dragging it across the top of the water, and he just kept blowing up on the wacky rig SENKO. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Catching with Kyle. We're back on the tripod. Was a pretty good day for SENKO De Mayo. I keep saying De Mayo, but it's De Mayo. We did pretty good, like I said. We caught, I think, 7. We missed a good one at the end. It wasn't like a giant, but it's probably like a 2-pounder. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And like always, stay tuned for another episode of Catching with Kyle.